Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Joanne Moore. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to stop overthinking. If you are anything like me, I overthink, notoriously overthink. It's so funny. Anyway, right, we're going to get straight into this video, but before we do so, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel and liking this video. Okay. I'm so funny. I have this weird, this thing of I can overthink, and it's times and periods in my life where I get really deep into it. And then there are other times in my life where I have such a nice fluid behavior and I'm very dreamy, airy fairy, some people call me sometimes. But I can be very much, I'm a water sign and I'm very much in touch with my emotions and going with the flow. I don't like lots of planning. But then the other part of me is a chronic overthinker. So I have to find this real sweet spot and this balance between the two, because if I allow one or the other to actually overtake, it's not fun really. Because of course I still need to go and live my life, and when I get into a go with the flow, no plans, it doesn't get me very far. Sometimes, but not always. So overthinking, I'm going to share a few things that I do with you that helps me. It will never stop it entirely, but it certainly reduces it and quietens down my mind enough that I feel into myself and I can feel my intuition and I can feel my soul and I can hear from within much better. So I'm going to share those with you today. Now, I don't think this is going to come to a surprise for you, but definitely meditation is one that works really well. I have got to a point now that I don't even need to meditate for very long. I just need to close my eyes and just stop for a minute. And just stop, literally just stop. And I have found that I can just stop my mind. And if I tell myself, stop, and I know it's so silly, but I just clicked, but even things like that, just having a physical aid to just stop the thinking. I know some people, and I've tried it, but I don't enjoy it, wear the elastic bands when they're overthinking to stop them doing it, as well as using it for other things, right? But like that elastic band ping, I just don't like. But if I use something like, oh, if I'm but you didn't do this today, all going over my head, I'm like, just stop and take a moment, and then I can carry on. I find that if I need it much deeper, definitely meditation, deep breathing is fantastic. And finding some tracks that work really well for you, work with a few different things. Like, I don't always think people who overthink having no music is great. You need something for your mind to concentrate on instead of the thoughts, right? And the constant chatter going round and round in your head. So finding some music, meditation music that has no words is normally a really good one. So you can't critique it, so that you can't think about what they're saying. So I like to just have some instrumental music. I love sound bowls. Sound bowls have worked amazingly well for me because you can choose ones for different chakras, for different moods and all of that. So finding one for overthinking or for negative thoughts works really well, and having that on just to bring you back down, bring you back to center, bring you back into alignment, can help really well. So please give that a go. Another, a couple more things that might help is if you have an activity that you can engross yourself in and you just do it and you can continue to do it and it feels like the time has just quickly passed, an hour just feels like it's been 10 minutes, but an hour's passed. That's what you sort of want to be doing, where you're not engaging your mind quite so much. So I love to spin, so spinning on a bike. Those classes go really quick for me because I haven't got enough time to think, because you're moving on to the next thing and you're moving. Some people might find art really great, which is amazing. So just try and find something that you can do that just allows you to stop. I would say listen to music as well. in general. But I do find if you are an overthinker, this would be interesting if this is for you as well. I find that if I'm in an overthinking mind, my mind's very active, if you put music on for me that has words in it, it irritates me. I get very irritated, and it doesn't chill. And if I'm trying to do an activity and I'm in overthinking mode and I've got the music on, it really distracts me even more, and it causes me to go even louder in my head. So I find if I put on music that's instrumental and doesn't necessarily have words to it, allow it just to switch off, allows it just to quieten down. Another practice that I do that I would recommend is I overthink because I've gotten out of alignment with where I am, and it could be something as easy as I'm not acknowledging and I'm not being thankful for where I am today. And the gratitude, you may know this as gratitude, of just saying to yourself every day, having a gratitude practice and being very thankful for what you have and who you are, can really help stop that overthinking, because the overthinking is criticism. Overthinking is where you've allowed your mind to rule the show. When you train it back into thinking about, well, it's there for a problem solving, right? But when you start doing it and allow it to think about things that you're really grateful for and thankful for, it takes it out of this craziness, out of just too much up here all the time and so much going on. If you're interested and you want to do a gratitude practice, I would really recommend doing one every single morning. Don't miss a morning. Do one every single morning. I have an amazing gratitude practice that I do. I'll put the worksheet down below that you can just go and grab yourself. I'll put the link in the description box. It's incredible. It works super well for me. It takes me 5 minutes. Yes, you heard right, 5 freaking minutes every morning. That's it. 5 minutes. I do it in bed. I do it before I get up and do anything else. I have it in bed. I have my cat with me, so it's nice. Morning wake up, and I make it part of a nice thing to do. So I continue to do it every single morning. And what it does is it stops my mind going, well, you've got all this on for the day, yada, 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 overthink. Bring it back in. What am I grateful for? Actually, and it only takes 5 minutes, like I said. So I'll put the gratitude practice that I've got for you, the worksheet, down in the description box below. So please go and grab it. It will really help stop that overthinking, stop the thought in the tracks. All right. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and liking this video. I'll put the link in the description box for you so you can go and grab it now. And I will see you in the next video.